I still got Lady in the Water. I don't watch it. Oh, oh, hey, guys. One moment, please. Clean up a little bit. One moment. Okay. One moment. Okay. Just needs to charge. Okay. Right. Drink. Okay, this is not liquor or anything like that. Just want you guys to know that. Hey guys, how's everybody doing out there? I'm Vernon here, back again. It is what the hell? What was I gonna say? It is July 13th, 2017. And I am your host, Vernon Kid. / I'm the Geek Highlight of New York / Honorable Warrior. Have been starting to regain that title back. Yes. Extraordinaire. How you guys doing? Well, today, guys, back in open mic night once again, but also this is also special because this is a celebration of me here on my main channel reaching 7K subscribers. Made that this week or last week. I checked and I was like, whoa, I actually made it. I actually did it. Yeah, guys, so I am very appreciative of what you guys have been able to do for me. 7,000 subscribers. I made it. My mission was accomplished, and now I move on to the next mission. 10, 8, move on to the next 9, and then hopefully, yeah, keep moving on. Just keep moving on. As long as I can keep going, I'm gonna keep moving on. But I just got to say thank you. Thank you to everybody out there. And my camera is acting stupid. Thank you. Focus, camera. Focus. There you go. I want to thank everybody for allowing me to get to 7,000 subscribers. And like I said before, future looks bright. A lot of things coming. But I'm here to answer your questions as always. Excuse me. I'm here to answer your questions as always. I'm here to maybe get into some conversations with you guys. All is well, as always, guys. And once again, you see that little tagline down at the bottom. You see what that says? 7,000 subscribers. Respect to you all. Yes, indeed. Respect to you all. So, sure, there's a lot of questions that want to come out. A lot of you guys got some questions for me. A lot of stuff that's been coming out of the Geek Nation news, you name it. I can tell you right now, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, guys, you know, I just recently posted up a few things that happened to me this week or last week. Was at MSG, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca of all arenas, the greatest arena. I went to WWE SummerSlam Super Show event, the same show where AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, beat Kevin Owens to capture the United States title. I was there. Got to see some people for the first time. Some I haven't seen in a while. I got to see the Finn Balor for the first time. Got to see Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, Mickey. I got to see Mickey James for the first time ever there. It was great. I posted a lot of stuff on my Facebook and on my Instagram. Also, I got some new furniture for my living room, guys. Me and my dad, we put in new furniture. We needed new furniture, especially couches. And today was the day we finally got some new furniture. Yay! What else I wanted to give a quick shout out to? Oh, shout out to my friend Lee Colvin. As I know him here on YouTube, he's known as Mandalore. But shout out to him because he sent me something. I kind of should have did an opening unboxing of it, but he sent me a few things out of appreciation for, I guess, what I do. I had no idea that my various tributes to various superheroes meant so much to him that he was telling me, you know, they got me through some tough times. And you know, hey, man, I've said it before and I'll say it again, guys. If I'm able to help you in that way of getting you off maybe some things that's going on in your life that you don't want to deal with right now, if I can give you that kind of like grasp for like have a little fun, and then I'm happy for it. But let me show you what he got me. Well, two things. Well, it was actually three. The third one was a gift card. I wasn't expecting a gift card, but yeah, he did. But the first one he got me was an action figure of, yes, you guessed it, Chris Powell, aka Darkhawk, one of the cult favorite characters, Darkhawk here. Yes, indeed. Marvel Legends. I'm praying someday we will see Chris Powell in the MCU. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully someday we'll see. As I like to call him, he is the Marvel equivalent of the Guyver, one of my favorite Japanese characters. Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was great that he got me this. I was like, okay, cool. But if you put it together, you know, you get the rest of the characters, you will be able to build Titus, you know, from another one, which is cool. You see it in the back. Find them. And the other thing he got me also was the Superman Muhammad Ali action figures. Remember the classic comic when Superman got beat by Ali? Yeah, he got that for me, so I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that a lot, Lee. Didn't expect that, but thank you guys. I appreciate that. And you know, I don't advertise it, but if you look in the description down below, guys, you guys want to send me anything, you know, just out of the kindness of your heart, or just send me a personal letter, just thanking me or something like that, or whatever if I've done something that you appreciated and you just wanted to show some love. Look at the description below, and you'll see my personal address. You can send me stuff there. Cranberry juice, yes. But yes, thank you so much, guys. Once again, I got to keep going back to saying thank you. 7,000 subscribers. Been having a lot of fun. I recently just put up some more of my Tekken 7 gameplay, so go check that out. Some more gameplay / commentary. Let's see what else before I get started with the questions. Oh, I'll show you guys the latest game that I picked up from a PS4. The latest game I picked up for the PS4 is Dead by Daylight. I've seen this. This is actually a game that was just for computer, I guess. And then they brought it out on the systems. It's for Xbox One and PS4. It's about $30. See, Dashy played us a lot and just loved his gameplays of it. So I was like, this game looks really fun. Basically, it's basically taking the idea of you being a survivor and you running from the killer, the monster. It's a multiplayer game, meaning you can't play alone. You play with other people, and your objective is, if you're playing with the survivor, is to escape. If you play with the killer, your idea is to kill the survivors. And you're in this area, and you gotta turn on these generators just to get the gate to open up, and it's really fun. It's kind of like the Friday the 13th game, which I haven't played yet. Seen Dashy played a lot. I'm loving it. Shout out to Dashy. But definitely somebody I definitely want to play that game too. I'm not sure which system I'll get it for. If you guys want to tell me, you guys, I have both. I have an Xbox One and I have a PS4. So if you guys tell me which one you want me to get it for, maybe I'll listen to you. I'm like, okay, I'll get it for that. Because it'd be great. You could play with me. Hey, nope. So yeah, but yeah, just wanted to give that out there before I get to these questions and show a little appreciation to Lee for sending me these. I won't take them out the boxes, as you can see. My TMNT figures that my bro Blue Goblin got me has not came out the boxes yet. He also got me my Mum Ra over there. Hasn't come out the box yet. So yeah, they won't come out the boxes. I'm just gonna put them up somewhere. It's just the way it is. So 10 viewers. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's check out and see who is here. Let's check it out. But also, you just say hi to everybody and just chill with you guys for a couple hour or two and answer your questions. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Open up the pop chat. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, the pop chat is open. I want to make sure I put my headphones on just in case. All right, let's see who's here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sean. Hey, Comic Freak X Sean. Lydia. Travis. Zach. Dylan. Daniel Phil. Got some glory. Sorry. What's up, dude? Got your email. I appreciate that. That was cool. Thank you very much. Perry. The West. And that's about it so far. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. What questions we got? Oh my God. Okay. Damn. Comic Freak X hit me with 12 fucking questions. No, I don't mind, guys. But I might get to yours last, dude. Let me. I'll just read the first two, and I'll get to them later. Okay. Congratulations, Chris. Sorry, man, I can't be there, so I'll leave my questions here. All right. I did post that on my Twitter, that if you can't make it, just leave your questions on the Twitter page or just on the link before. Okay. So first question I'll answer. Comic Freak XX is, who is one of your favorite cosmic Marvel characters? Well, I could say Dark Horse, but I really never really considered Dark Horse a cosmic character. He doesn't spend a lot of time in space, as much. So I'm gonna definitely go with the homie Norn Rad, Silver Surfer, of course. Probably one of the best heralds, former heralds of Galactus, old school Galactus. So yeah, there you go. Also, who's your favorite for DC? Oh, okay, so you threw it back at me. Okay. DC. I don't want to say Green Lantern. Once again, I love Green Lantern, but that's too easy. Somebody you morally would expect kind of out in space, cosmic space, things like that. I go with Adam Strange. I've always dug Adam Strange. I've always dug the character. He kind of is an amalgamation of Buck Rogers and all those characters like that. So I'm Adam Strange definitely. All right. So I'm gonna come back to your questions later, but because you got 12 of them, dude, and a lot of them seems like they have a lot of thought involved. So I'm gonna come back to it. Hey, Chris, congratulations, thank you. Travis, have you played Yakuza series? I have played 1. I definitely want to play 0. I know they're about to bring out 8. So I have played them once before. Zach, hey Chris, what up, Z? How do you feel about Marvel bringing back the one-shots? Could we see? I like that idea. One-shots are cool. It would be even cooler if Marvel brought back Amazing Fantasies, and that's the way you introduce new characters into the universe. I mean, I'm doing it in my fanfic stuff, so yeah, that's how I do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm cool with that. Blade or Namor in their own one-shot in the future, maybe we could. I know Blade is about to do something with the Johnny Blaze and all them. That's cool. Dylan Malone, Evo 2007. What do you want to see? Good to see you got to 7,000 subscribers. Evo, some more characters from the new Dragon Ball game coming out. That's for damn sure. That's one. Travis, what's your favorite Hostess snack cake? The chocolate filled cupcakes. Just the original ones. I love those. Twinkies, of course, are good as well. Suzy Q's are good too. So that's good. Trying to get me hungry. Pure cool. Oh, thank you. Let's see what else. Guts and Glory, Shori, Ori. No, I'm just fucking. What do you think that Jason Todd? Why do you think Jason Todd isn't in many of the cartoon movies or shows as much as the other Robins? Well, let's see. Jason Todd was in probably one of the best Batman animated Under the Red Hood. He was one of the main focus. It's good. He was in Young Justice. He just died. There's a monument of him, so you see him there. I think just the main justice, he as Robin, he was in. But as the Red Hood, that's where people really start to like him now, where he's his own character. Look, I've said it before, I like him more than I like Damien. I can't stand Damien. Fuck Damien. I tried to give that, and DC had me at one point, giving me a try to like the character, and then they did a 180 and made him back into a little shit. And I'm like, nope. Travis, should Hollywood do another higher movie? Do another higher? What do you mean higher movie? Not sure about. I'm not really understanding that question. Guts and Glory. Also, thank you for inspiring me to start my own non-comic book lineup series on my channel. Oh, yeah, I got your email. I'm sorry I didn't respond back to it. But yeah, you're welcome. And yes, that series will be coming back real soon, coming back with a vengeance. I think I'm going to do it with green screen. Like, I'll be in front on screen. And yeah, I got plans for doing some green screen work, guys, big time. Let's see where it goes. Travis, have you played The Witcher Wild Heart? No. Seen it. I don't know, it just don't really interest me that much. Hey, Perry King. Hey, Chris. Okay. I'm going to go. All right. Do you want to see Kyle Rayner, my favorite villain in the Landon Score movie? And if so, who do you think could play him? Yes, I do want to see Kyle. They're saying it's not just going to be Hal. There is going to be another human lantern. Most likely, it probably will be John. But I definitely, Kyle gets the shaft too much. I hate that. Because Kyle has been through some shit in the comics, and I think a lot of people forget that. Do I have to mention a certain girlfriend in a certain refrigerator? Now, who would I get to cast as Kyle? First of all, guys got to remember Kyle is mixed. He's of Latino and I believe Irish. I think. Heritage. So you definitely got to, and then it's not saying that you know, so definitely look for somebody who could pull that role off. Can't really think of anybody off the top of my head that could pull off Kyle Rayner. I would say, no, I want him to be a little older. Not, I was gonna say from Teen Wolf. I'm forgetting his name. The main character who plays Scott McCall, but nah, I think he'd be a little too busy because I don't know what he's doing now. Can't wait till Teen Wolf comes back. The final 10 episodes. And that's a hard question. I really have to think about that one too. All right, before I get to those questions, before before I get to the Wes's questions. No, in fact, let me just do that. Okay, what do you think of Gabriel Luna as Ghost Rider in Agent Shield? Gabriel Luna, he was playing Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider. He was good. I liked it. Didn't mind it. Just that he couldn't be on them because the special effects to do Ghost Rider just cost so much at each episode. It was good to know that Johnny Blaze basically is in the MCU. It's cool. I got no problem with that. Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider is interesting because it's not really like the other Spirits of Vengeance. It's not like Johnny. It's not like his brother Dan. It's different. His more, they did it differently in the show, but in the comics, it's way different. But it's fine. I enjoyed it for what it was. I was glad they took it kind of that dark. They went dark in those first episodes. I was like, this is probably the darkest Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has gone. But after that, once he left, I kind of was like, yeah, okay, I'm losing interest already. And that's kind of sad, Okay, Comic Freak, going back to Sean, Comic Freak X's, all his questions. Like I said, I only did 2. I got 10 more to do, guys. So let me try to get through these questions. Okay. Number 3 for him. Went back up. Did Jack Kirby create the Dora Milaje? Okay. No, Sean, he did not. The Dora Milaje, the female warriors, the bald women that you see that protect T'Challa. But you see him keep him safe. They were first Christopher Priest first introduced them in his series. When he took over Black Panther, that's why I always tell people, want to read a Black Panther run, go read Christopher Priest's run. Marvel has a big omnibus of his entire run. It's good stuff. He introduced them there. They were these warrior women from different tribes in Wakanda. But a lot of people don't know this, that they were also meant to be marriage material too for T'Challa, but none of them ever got close to marrying him. He just wasn't in marrying mode or in love with any of them. There's been a lot of them, but there's only like 5 or 6 known Dora Milaje that actually have characters, like a name and the character development, things like that. We're going to see 3 of them, 3 of the known 5 in the movie. We saw one in Civil War, played by Florence Karumba, who told Black Widow, "Move or I'll move you." She's playing Aoy, I believe that's her name. And Lupina is playing another one called Nikita. But she is kind of interesting because I'm wondering if she's going to be a villain as well, because in the comics, Nikita turned out to be kind of a villain, turned villain. She worked for Killmonger. And of course, Danae is playing Oyoki. And they made her the leader of the Dora, but she's not. She's not supposed to be. But now, currently in the comics, now 2 of them are actually lovers and things like that. They call it the Midnight Angels. Good stuff, really good stuff. But no, Jack Kirby did not create them. It was Christopher Priest first introduced them, I think, in his 3rd issue of Black Panther. Correct me on if I'm wrong, guys. Did you hear that Jimmy Woo could be entering the MCU? Yes, I did. I did hear that. There is rumor that Jimmy Woo, the leader of the Agents of Atlas, could be entering the MCU, and in the Ant-Man Wasp movie, and played by the actor from the show on ABC, the comedy show. It's the all Asian cast. Damn it! And I watched the damn show too. I can't remember. Fuck. But yeah, Jimmy Woo. Yeah, man. If they get him and he forms the Agents of Atlas, and we see Namora and Gorilla Man, and oh my God, that'd be so cool. Your boy be on cloud 9 with that. So yeah, I heard that. I'm not sure if it's legit, but I heard the rumor. Number 5, thoughts on Daniel Day Kim and Grace Park not returning to Hawaii 5-0. I know you're a longtime fan. Yes, that threw me for a loop when that came out. I was like, what? I'm like, what? No. After 7 seasons on this show, both of them, Shinho Kelly and Kono Kodakawa, Daniel Day Kim, Grace Parks, leaving the show. I don't know. From what I read, it's because of money. They're not getting paid as much as Alex O'Loughlin and Scott Kahn. I don't know. I've seen other videos where they're just calling it greedy Asian actors, and I'm like, man, go fuck yourself with that shit. It's just David Day Kim did put out on his Instagram about that they haven't come to terms, but he will be open to come back. And the way that they can, I'm still gonna watch the show, but it's really gonna hurt not seeing Shin and Kono there, because the way they can play it off is because each character in the last season, Shin was approached by someone saying that he could lead his own like 5-0 task force in San Francisco, so they could easily write that he went off to San Francisco and took the job. And Kono, she is on this self-quest to stop these slave trafficking in the States, in the mainland. So yeah, it's still gonna suck, man. I don't like when you break up a machine like that. Sucks. It's gonna be really interesting to see what they do. And you can't replace them, but it's like, yeah, they're gonna have to do something. I can't see what's the name? I'm forgetting his name. Jerry. He's like the comic relief. come on as a main member now. No, I can't see that. He's good for what he is. The tech guy. That's it. But yeah, it does suck. It sucks, man. I hate seeing stuff like that with shows. Some of my favorite shows or so. Just shows in general. All right, number 5. How do you feel about Lucy Liu directing the first episode of season 2 of Luke Cage? I heard that. I flipped out. I was like, go Lucy. I was like, go Lucy. Cool. She's really now getting more into directing now. She directed a lot of episodes on Elementary. That was, I'm not sure if that was picked up another season. I hope it does, because I like that show. But yeah, man, I'm happy for her. Go Lucy. She is a New Yorker. I think people forget that Lucy Liu is a New Yorker. She's a Queens girl. It's like, represent. She's just uptown. She's in Harlem. So it's gonna be great. Yeah. Next up, what's your next question? Are you still watching Justice League Action? Matter of fact, yes, I am. Before I even started this, I just watched the latest episode of Justice League Action. It was an episode with Booster Gold finally, and Batman and him are dealing with a certain. At the beginning, Batman is like really pissed off at Brewster, because in this, Brewster's like an a-hole. He's kind of like he's doesn't do his thing. It kind of upped the ante how he was in Justice League, their previous cartoon, but in this, then Batman gets to see that he does his job on a different level. Like he protects time from time paradoxes and stuff like that, and Batman got to see that, but he'll never remember it. So I thought that was really cool. I was like, all right, that's cool. It's good stuff. But yeah, I do continue to watch Justice League Action. It's a fun. I wish they were longer episodes, but it is what it is. 7. What was it like to see Finn Balor for the first time? It was great, man. Like I said, go on my Instagram, go on my Facebook, and you see me, filming Finn coming out and doing the and that was so great though. Old MSG, we were doing that. Even though it was a squash match, he went through. He had a he went through the club. Who did he go through? I forget. It wasn't. Who was it? One of the club members. I'm trying to remember who it was. But it was a squash match. But he put back on his jacket and then left. But it was great to see a lot of the new bloods that I wanted to see. I missed Shinsuke Nakamura was there. I missed that. I missed Shinsuke. I wanted to see Shinsuke in live, but I didn't. It was good to see the Hardys again. I've seen Jeff Hardy live before he left in 2009, but it was the first time I actually seeing Matt. But it was great. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was good seeing Finn for the first time. I got to see Balor for the first time. Good guy he is. What's up? Are you excited for X-Men Dark Phoenix? The next X-Men is going to be called Dark Phoenix. I'd be lying to you if I said yes, I am, because I'm not really that excited for it, because odds are they're going to miss some things. They're not going to add the Shi'ar. They're not going to add Landra and all that stuff. They're going to I guarantee you, it's going to be the Dark Phoenix is just a dark personality of Jean. That's it. Not a cosmic entity. Nope. And I really wish the X-Men movies would start taking those risks and going outside the box of characters. Like, could you imagine seeing the Shadow King in an X-Men movie? Fuck yeah, I would love to see that. We're seeing them going to the Mojo world. Mojo, fuck yeah, I would love to see that. But they won't. They won't take that risk with those characters like that. They want to just stick with those characters. They could have done Master Mold, and they still, it is what it is. Let me get to these questions. Let me keep going. Thoughts on the Wonder Woman sequel taking place in the Cold War? I'm fine with that. That's another good era for a Wonder Woman movie. I was wondering if they were going to stay kind of in the presence, or would they go, the past, or would they go present? Cold War's fine. I'm wondering who they will add to the Cold War. I think a lot of people don't know that the Cold War wasn't really the Cold War. Like, it was another war. It was more like a war of intelligence, between USSR, Russia, and States. So it makes me wonder, could this be how they bring Xerxes in? If they bring Xerxes in, like, and I'm having an orgasm, I will literally, yeah, you quote me, I will literally bust a nut. Yeah. I'll stop. Okay. Okay. Next question. Your 10th question. Quick thoughts on Castlevania. Enjoyed it. Short. I will give I just finished filming a review of Castlevania, so I'm not going to really tease too much. All I'll say is it was short, but if you're a true Castlevania fan, you'll pick up on the different nods and you'll love it for what it was. And it makes your mouth water for more. You want it. You want the next season. Can't wait. Let's see. Number 11. Thoughts on Austin Aries being released by the WWF. Sucks. Really sucks. I know he asked for his release. And that came out of the blue too, that he got released. And mainly it mainly draws down to the fact that he just didn't want to be segregated to the cruiserweight division. And me and my brother Malcolm have been saying this for a long time. It's like, they shouldn't be just segregated to the cruiserweight. Why can't these guys wrestle some of the heavyweights or so? Why should you just be segregated to the cruiserweight division, where you have guys like Kalisto not being that, and he's damn sure a cruiserweight. But they're guys like Cedric Alexander. Adrian Neville should be not segregated to the cruiserweight division. Tony Nese, Austin Aries, those guys, they should have been. I could have seen Austin having a serious fucking feud with The Miz on the mic for the Intercontinental title. Because let's be honest, guys, I'm getting so burnt out on this stupid Ambrose and Miz run. It's boring. It's dumb. I'm tired of it. It's over. Benito. Moving on. Last question. Any word on the comic book podcast? So those are all the questions. But once again, congratulations. Next up, 10,000 subscribers. 10. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try. Okay, any word on the podcast? I am really working very closely to finally start delivering that comic book podcast that I told you guys about. Still doing my research into making it work. Also scheduling when I would always put up a podcast, put the podcast up. Not, and I want to have it be consistent on a day that, I put it up. It's no problem. And I'm kind of banking on maybe it'd be every Friday, or things like that. But definitely working on the podcast. I definitely don't want to rush it, but trust me, guys, you guys will be the first to know when that first official episode will go up. And I'm still working on a name for it. So yeah. But thank you, Sean, for the questions. I know whenever you watch the replay of this, you'll hear my answers. But thank you anyway. All right. Travis, have you watched any Korean dramas? Not really. There's a few that I want to check out on my list to watch, but I definitely haven't watched them. Zach, hey Chris, will you get the Legend of Korra comic? Damn right I will. Holy 1974. Greetings from Germany. A fellow German. Okay. Guten Tag. Yes. Yes, thank you. It's really good to see fans from my birth country. It's always good to see that. Dylan, what do you think about Tekken 7 story? I finished the story a long time ago. I'm just uploading them. Loved it. Uh, the end of an era, and the cycle goes on. I'm not going to spoil who died, but the end of somebody, and the cycle continues. Yeah. The West. What's up with the Rotten Tomato giving Iron Fist 17% of the reviews, but actual viewers gave it. I could care less about Rotten Tomato. Let me be honest with you guys. I can care less what Rotten Tomato gives a show, a movie. I don't care about them. I really don't. I'm like, so what? You know, it's like, okay, that's whatever. I'm judging for myself. Care less about it. Who would you cast as Hal Jordan? Well, everybody keeps saying Armie Hammer. Yeah, he's tall. He's a tall guy. Armie Hammer's tall. I think he's like 6'4". He's tall, dude. Uh, I think give him a shot. It's not his fault that the Lone Ranger screwed up. Disney. I swear they if they had did the Lone Ranger movie like Dynamite did the comic series, people be talking, whoa, that was badass. Because Dynamite did the comics, the relaunching of the Lone Ranger, man, that felt like some Batman Begins, but just storytelling, and it was great. But yeah, I'll give Armie Hammer a shot as Al. He's definitely one of them I could pick. I definitely would say that's good casting. What's your Xbox One handle? The same as I've told everybody. What's my Xbox One? What's my PS4? Same as my YouTube name. I'm right there. There you go. Nothing changed. Guts and Glory. Also, have you heard of the amazing Slapstick? What are you talking about? You talking about Slapstick, the character from Marvel? He's not new. He's really old. He's been around for a long time. But if that's who you're talking about, but if that's not the one, then no. What is your PS? What is your PS PlayStation name? Once again, I said it before. You're looking at it. That's it. You would be perfect to play Night Thrasher, Marvel. I'm not that big. I'm not really tall. I mean, I can bulk up. I am about to start hitting the gym again a little harder than I used to. But I don't know if I'm a short guy, Dylan. I'm not really big, and for me, Dwayne Taylor, if they're going with Dwayne Taylor, uh, he's big. He's a big guy. I always said that if they did Night Thrasher, who I would pick as Night Thrasher, Michael John White would have been my pick. Yeah, I could see him being Night Thrasher. But now they're doing this stupid comedy for the New Warriors, and that's pissing me off. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Who they casted as Squirrel Girl, I ain't gonna lie, that's some good casting. Yeah, okay, that's good casting. But other than that, the New Warriors are not a fucking joke. Why are you mixing the Great Lake Avengers and the New Warriors together? And you only got two of the founding members, Night Thrasher and Speedball. I know you can't use Starfire. I know you can't use Nova or probably name Marita. It's just like, if that's the case, don't do it. If you made it into a comedy, then you should have just did Great Lake Avengers as a comedy. That's it. And I really don't want to talk about it no more. I wish Spider-Man Noir was ongoing series. I wish a lot of the Noir. I wish the Noir universe was still going. Those were good shits right there. The noir universe from Marvel was good shit. I ain't gonna lie. The last one I read, I think, was Iron Man Noir. That was really good. I liked Luke Cage. The X-Men was I definitely like Spider-Man's the most. I could have seen Daredevil doing one. Punishers was okay. Wolverine was all right. Um, I would have done. Here's the ones I would have done. I would have done a Daredevil. I would have done uh, uh, I would have done a. I would have done a Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, White Tiger, people like that. Um, did they do a Captain America? I don't think they did one, but that would be interesting. Let's see. Zach. Zach, he asked me after what Damien did to Omaji Wally West and New Favor, I say fuck him. Yeah, I'm a little behind on that, but I know what he did, and yeah, go fuck yourself, Damien. They should remake Guyver. I'd take a remake or new anime. If someone would ever have never read a comic asks you what's the difference between the Marvel and Marvel, what would you tell them? If nobody's honestly, if somebody's never read a comic before and what's the difference between Marvel and DC, I would say the easiest thing to say is the DC universe feels more like gods among men. You know, they're like godlike. Most of the characters are godlike anyway. Marvel is more down like the gods walk amongst us. Like they really walk the earth with mortals. They're more. I'm not saying that they're not more relatable. The DC is not more relatable, but Marvel, you seem to relate a little bit more to, especially those founding members of Marvel, those that came out in the Silver Age. I always call those the founding members of Marvel. You know, you relate a little bit more to them. You know, you can relate a little bit to, you know, a little bit to Daredevil. I'm not saying fully, but you know, hey, I'm blind, but I don't let that deter me. You know, let's look at Thor when he was trapped in Donald Blake's spot. He was lame. You know, things like that. You know, there was a little bit more of a understanding with the Marvel that I always kind of was like, as much as I love DC, I can relate more to the Marvel characters than DC. So I always say, yeah, the level of differences would be like just the way you view them. Most people in the DC review those heroes as gods. Marvel is kind of like they're godlike, but they walk amongst us. You still can understand them in a sense. You get where I'm coming at with that? You know. What is going on with your fantasy fight YouTube channel? Still going. Um, about to do some new stuff over there. Working with, like I said, working with green screen. So, yeah. Guts and Glory. Do you think Zachary Quinto should play the Scarecrow or another villain in the DCU? Zachary Quinto. I actually think who should play the Scarecrow would be Matt Smith. Matt Smith, former doctor, kind of gives some creepy looks. I'm just like, man, he kind of creepy looking. Like, yes, I want somebody to play the Scarecrow. I want them to have that creepy vibe. Like, they just. You ever been around somebody that just they just give off a vibe of like something is off about this person. Matt Smith can do that. I'm not saying Zachary Quinto can't, but yeah. Justin Walker, you think Cheshire may be the villain in the Cheshire should be maybe the villain in season 6 of Arrow if that happens. Yeah, what's up? Come in. Uh, um, what was I? What was I? Damn it, I lost my place. Uh, oh crap, I lost what I was reading. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I lost. Hey, Manos. Fuck. What is it? Okay, I lost my place. Okay, too many questions coming in out there. Okay, damn it. Okay. Okay. Cheshire. You saying? Cheshire. Cheshire. Um. Well, Stephen Amell has admitted that Deathstroke is coming back. Good. I'm really interested in season 6 of Arrow because no more island stuff. That's great because the island basically is destroyed. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go now with him and his son and things like that. That's going to be really interesting. Um, I'm really interested in just in seeing where they're going. I don't care who the villain is, kind of. I'm just really interested in seeing where the storytelling goes in general. Okay. What are you looking for? Oh, it dried out. My black marker dried out. I don't have no more Sharpie black. Uh, Dylan, Dylan, one of the Ford brothers from One Life to Live would be perfect to play Kyle Rayner. Okay, so I don't watch soap operas like that, so I'll take your word for it. The West, how is your experiment stopping the FBE reactions working out? Pretty good because I'm starting to see pretty somewhat good because I'm starting to see getting a lot of views on other reactions. Because of that. But I'm still taking a break from the FBE. But like I said, you'll never know because I may just pop one up real quick, and you never know. So okay. Can't wait to Black Panther and Black Lightning. Yeah, can't wait. Black Lightning, definitely can't wait to see Black Panther. I know for sure with Black Panther, I'm gonna cry. I know I am. Just like I cried on the first Spider-Man movie, just like I cried on the Wonder Woman movie. I'm gonna cry in this movie. I know it. Tears of joy, but not tears of sorrow. Like tears of joy. That movie, I think Black Panther is gonna be one of the most important MCU movies of 2018. I guarantee you that movie. I can't see this movie really failing. Nope. Fresh off the boat. Thank you, Omnitron. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to remember. Okay, Eric Killmonger fought T'Challa in the film. What is it about his character that makes him a formidable opponent in terms of skill fighting? And he is everything to. Okay, let's put it like this. I don't know how far they're gonna go with Killmonger in the MCU, but in the comics, look at the best way to describe the relationship between Eric Killmonger and T'Challa. Fans of Sherlock Holmes and Professor Moriarty. That's what they are. That's what Killmonger is to T'Challa. His Moriarty. He is just as skilled, fierce as T'Challa. He has beaten T'Challa in hand-to-hand combat. And T'Challa is one of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe. He can outthink T'Challa. So it's going to be really interesting to see how far they're going to go with this version of him in the MCU. They're still keeping his lineage pretty the same as the comics, that he was a Wakandan that got exiled from the country and he's coming back. But I think now they're saying that he is some sort of royalty. I don't remember Killmonger being some sort of royalty, but other than that, he is just as skilled. If you don't know a lot about Eric Killmonger, research him. There's a lot of research on him. You get to know who this character is. He's a fucking badass. Mark my words, Michael B. Jordan will leave his mark. Yeah. Guts and Glory. Also, does anyone remember the Batman versus Predator 4-part series? You mean from Dark Horse? Yeah, that was good stuff. And I think it was 2 or probably. Let's see. Omnishan, so hopes and expectation for Marvel Generations and Marvel Legacy. Just a little bit of bringing back the old vibe of Marvel. You know, some people just can't take what Marvel is trying to do. You know, I understand the whole sake of diversity just to sell. I don't like that. Sam's going back to being Falcon. Hey, I never said he was. I never thought he was going to stay Cap forever. And I always said he's going to last a little long, but eventually he'll go back. That's his role. He's Falcon. Are they really playing off that Jane is going to die, or are they just pulling off an homage of the death of Captain Marvel? I'm loving these homage, these homage covers, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna ride the wave, see where it goes. That's the best way I can describe it for you guys. When are there too many Marvel movies? When are there too many? Is there a point where it's just oversaturated? Yeah, Marvel has a Marvel has. I'm just in terms of Marvel. Marvel has their idea of the movies, like this certain amount of movies that come out, and are we talking just MCU? Because if we're talking just MCU, they have a certain amount of movies that come out, and a certain amount of TV shows that are under that umbrella. But then you got the others, Fox with with the X-Men titles and stuff like that. You can say the same thing with DC. Look at CW. They are so oversaturated. Almost every day, there's a WB DC WB show on, and that's not to mention what comes on Fox. You see what I'm talking about? Travis, do you watch Battlestar Galactica? Yeah, I used to watch it. Yeah. Romanos A. Manos. What's your fan fiction account name? I can't. I can never seem to find it. On fanfic.net, um, it is called Earth 6162. Um, and you'll see all the titles that were on there from what I wrote and what my previous writers wrote. They're all gone now. There's only a few writers now, and we're about to start up a new, start everything up anew again. I got, and so yeah, and there's also DC Elite, which is got us. That's on hold. So yeah. Let's see. Dylan, what's your thoughts on the new Marvel vs. Capcom game? I played the demo. Um, it looks fun. I'm looking more because of the story. Um, I understand a lot of people are upset with there's no X-Men characters. The list is so short. Blah 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 blah. It's just that sometimes I think parents just want so much from everything. It's just you can't just enjoy it for what it is. Sure, there are characters in that game I would want, but I'm really interested in the story and seeing how some of the characters are interacting with each other. Seeing how Arthur from Ghouls and Goblins is interacting with Thor cracked me up. Hearing that joke from what Tony said to Arthur, said that's a big lance. That's compensating for something. I'm like, my boy, come on, like those subtle jokes. That's just hilarious. I love that. Just it needs an episode with Plastic Man as a long and the longest. Plastic Man has been on the show already. You probably missed it. Plastic Man, Elongated Man has not. I'm waiting for the episodes where Mr. Terrific is on. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is there any cinematic universe that you like to see made for a TV show, initial movie, book, or game? Well, I'm already getting it with the Valiant universe. Valiant is starting up their movies, and there's digital stuff. Um, I would love to see the Pulp era stuff get Netflix series like The Shadow, The Phantom, uh, Green Hornet, uh, 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 Miss Fury, Zorro, Black Mask, you name it. Yeah, those are some stuff. Sorry, guys, I got a message. It's like, let's see what else we got. So those are definitely some. Travis, I hope they never remake the Goonies. They're making a Goonies 2 with the original cast coming back. Who's that? So yeah, Josh Brolin talked about it. Guts and Glory, Plastic Man, underrated character. I hate when people call him a Mr. Fantastic ripoff. Uh, People call Aquaman and Namor ripoff. You know, Namor did come out first. Aquaman came out later. The thing about Namor and Aquaman is they focus so much on Aquaman being able to, he just kids tell with the marine life. Namor could do that too. They just don't emphasize it as much. He don't. He just needs one word. Really, it's kind of, But yeah, it's I don't really don't pay too much attention into that. Mayweather versus or McConnor, I could care less about it. Really, I could care less about it. I didn't watch the press conference. I could care less about it. Don't care about paying $99 to watch it. Nope, no, thank you. Fuck that. I'm excited about anything X-Men. Somewhat. Not me, not really. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, fuck that casting a little bit for New Mutants. Fuck that shit. That's fuck shit right there. I like who they got for Wolfsbane. I hate who they got for Sunspot. I hate who they got for I think they're adding Cecilia Reyes to it. She's not even part of the New Mutants. No. And as much as they claim this, why couldn't you get a Native American actress to play my girl Danny Moonstar? The actress they got, she is part, but I've seen some great Native American actresses that could pull off Danny Moonstar, and no, you whitewash Sunspot once again. And no, so that's probably a movie I may boycott. I may not go watch it. And once again, they keep whitewashing those characters. Like, you did it before, you're doing it again. Really, Fox? Really? Really? Okay. Sunspot is Afro-Brazilian. You know what that means, Fox? That means he has African descent in him. But the dude you got playing Sunspot looks damn near white. Yeah, I let it slide the first time because I'm like, you know what? Not a lot of people know about Roberto. I let that one slide in Days of Future Past. But then when y'all said y'all were doing New Mutants, and then y'all saying it's a horror, nope, I'm done. Nope. What New Japan wrestler will you like to see in the WWE? No more, because I don't think they, use them right. Depending if they can, they're still. I mean, as over as Shinsuke Nakamura is, I feel they're still not pushing him in the way he needs to be pushed, like a star that he is. Now I would say Okada, but he comes over the Rainmaker, and they fail. Dylan Malone, not much of a fan of the X-Men movies. I hear that a lot. A lot of people saying they're not much fans. Fox should definitely do the. How many times have I said do the Savage Land? I would kill to see the Savage Land in the X-Men movie. They need to go outside the box with these movies sometimes. Yep. And you're talking about Sauron, the pterodactyl dude. His name is Sauron. Carl Lycos. Elite like Mike. Laughing out loud. Okay, I must have said something that was funny. Guts and Glory. Never played the Castlevania game. Should I watch the series? Yes. You never played Castlevania? It's still a good series to watch. Basically, you got Dracula, Demon Hunters, the Belmont family. There you go. Icon should get his own cartoon. It's not about. First of all, the thing about, as much as I like Icon, is also why. You also got to throw that in. If you're just throwing him out there just to say, hey, he's got a cartoon, that's not giving him really a good reason or publicity like that. And I mean, it worked for Static, and it's because the late, great Dwayne McDuffie was behind it. It worked. You watch Static, maybe 20, not even 15% of the villains in that were actual real villains. Puff is real. Hot Streak is real, and I believe Tarmac is real. Everybody else was made up. And with Icon, I don't want, and I wouldn't want them. They'd probably water down his origin, which I wouldn't want them to. And I wouldn't want it to be done unless Dwayne McDuffie was involved in it, but he's not. Do you think Tom Hardy could pull off playing Eddie Brock Venom? I guess, hearing the news, what the Venom movie is going to be, nope. Big, how are things in the Big Apple? I just visited an exhibit at my city's major art gallery on Morrison. It's awesome. My favorite section was the Thor prop. Whoa, they got it. Whoa, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Everything is fine. Pretty much. It's getting hot up here. Indeed, it's getting hot. So when do we get the West? I'm gonna punch you if you keep asking that question. Because if you keep asking it, then you know what? You gotta, if you're not long-term fans, know if he says he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Don't ask him again. And you've asked me like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, probably 10 times already. Stop asking. Because if you ask again, it's like if he said he was gonna do it. Because the last thing I want is other subscribers saying, dude, he said he's gonna give it out. Patient be. When he does it, just let it be. Will Johnny Depp should Johnny Depp not have played Tonto? Nope. Nope. There you go. Johnny Depp should not have been Tonto. I did not like how he presented himself. Kind of that broken English, that bullshit broken English Native American talk. Nope. You couldn't just get a Native American actor to play that role and speak regular tongue. You know, I hate that me bring 'em good fire and bullshit. Stop. Fuck that shit. Okay. Next up. I'm somewhat glad that you know who died in Tekken. He was a guy I loved to hate all day. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Okay, I'm Tron. I heard rumors that DC may be planning a milestone TV universe similar to the Arrow universe. Personally, I love to see that. I believe it when I see it. I'm gonna just put it like that. Guts and Glory. Yes, the Marvel characters. A lot of people I know don't know about him. Okay, Smiles. Yeah, okay. Let me try. Did you hear the Batman movie is starting over from scratch and scrapping the art? Yeah, I heard that. And you know what? Good. I want a Batman movie that's more noirish, his old school days where it focused more on his detective skills as well as his mom. Not always about the toys. We see that too much. If the Batman movies later started focusing way too much on his toys, you know, they're showcasing how much this guy can, you know, the batarangs, the Batwing, the Batmobile. Blah. No, get back to the roots of Batman, his detective skills. Get back to the roots of how he felt more like a pulp era hero than a superhero. Get back to that, and I'm glad they're doing that. And if Jeff Johns and Affleck are mad about it, then you know what? Kiss his butt. Zane G. You like Dashy? Hell yeah, I love Dashy. I got usually there's a night me and my brother have a Dashy night. We'll make a playlist of all Dashy's gameplays that we've watched over 1,000 times, and we'll still crack up laughing. I haven't met him. I would love to meet Dashy. Now he's not on the East Coast anymore. He moved out to the West. Hopefully someday when if I go out to the West, like go to E3 or something like that, I can meet him. Or hopefully when he comes back out to the East Coast, you know, because I know the times he does come out here, and I would love to meet him. I love Dashu. What's your favorite Mickey Mouse cartoons? I I like Mickey Mouse, but I'm more of a Donald dude. I'm more of a Donald Duck guy. That's my dude. Donald's my dude. I like Mickey, but Donald's my dude. Justin Walker, do you think we will see the Wonder Woman, Wonder Twins on TV or a film? Oh God, no, please. I'm not the biggest fan of the Wonder Twins. I'm sorry. I've never really have ever been that impressed with them. I've never have. You know, Wonder Twin powers activate. One turns into animals, the other one just turns into water. Shouldn't they have like the same power set or something like that? That doesn't make sense. I'll say this. Remember back in Justice League, the Justice League card when they paid homage to those guys, Black Vulcan and all of them. Those twins and that were creepy as fuck. But I liked them. I was like, okay, now that feels a little bit. I just don't get it. Like, why does one just turn into water, the other one turns into animals or something like that? No, I remember they even had a cartoon short back in the day on Cartoon Network where he talked about. I think it was Jace, and he was just like, "Wait a minute, how come is I always turn into just water or some?" And it's like, yeah, what the this I've never been a big fan of them. I've never really, and I really care less. Sorry. Okay, I'm the child. Oh, I love Greg Hell. If they didn't want to use the Avengers name for the show, go with Champions. No, don't go with Champions either, because I don't want Hercules team mixed up with those fools. Great. Nope. Just call them something else. Don't. I don't. Just say GLA. There you go. No. Oh, they did do a double. Yeah, didn't they do a double? I think they did. I can't remember. Iron Fist would be so fit for the noir tone. Yep. Being that the noir universe takes place during the Roaring '20s, the days of gangsters and stuff. Iron Fist, Shang-Chi would work perfectly in those times. Also, it also feels kind of odd they call it Marvel Noir when most of the stories are far more like pulp heroes. Yep. Gus Glory, do you think Olivia Holt would be good as Dagger in The Cloak and Dagger? I do. Olivia Holt. Okay, what does she look like? Have I seen her before? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't know who she. I need a picture. Let's see. I want to know. I want to know what she got. Let's see. There we go. Oh, she's that actress from. Wait, is that the same one? I think. Damn, she's pretty cute. Um, she's that girl from Kicking It, right? Yeah. Um, I can see her kind as Tandy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Kind of. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Um, uh, I'm I'm from the Great Lakes state, so yeah, I like them. I mean no disrespect, but it's just like, man, just should have just called it Great Lake Avengers, like not new Warriors. Like, no, you ruined the legacy of them. All right, Chris, are you reading or watching Hero Academy? It's on my list to watch. So no. If you are not watching then you should. It's decent to blurring the line between American. Yeah, it's on my list to watch, guys. Just have you played Sub Zero yet? In Injustice 2? No, not yet. I haven't played it. The last person I played with Red Hood. He's okay. He's not as, I don't know. He just doesn't flow right with me as much as he doesn't flow as right with me as other characters. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm hoping Sub Zero kind of. I still don't like the fact that Mortal Kombat characters are in it, but at least they're implying that they are from other Earths and things like that. Um, Gatchaman, they kill a lot of people. Uh, what about Gatchaman? I love Gatchaman. Uh, People that creep me out. People with no eyebrows. Sorry, but it looks really off to me. Thick eyebrows kind of creep me out. Like, you got thick eyebrows, creeps me out. Like Cara Delevingne, who played Enchantress in Suicide Squad. She creeps me out. I've said that before. Everybody knows. Dumb eyebrows. And when she's looking at you like with her big eyes, I'm like, stop looking at me. It's thick eyebrows that creep me out. Everybody knows that. I'm not saying she's ugly, but it's just kind of creepy out. Yeah, pull off. Okay. Um, for all intents and purposes, Daredevil can see with his sonar as effective as it's. Why does he pretend? It's First of all, it's not even that he can see. He can't see. He can't see. It's it's still just a lining. He can't clearly see. He's still technically blind. He's like a bat. Bat sees sonar sound, and they got an imprint of what it is, but he can't see them. They explained that plenty of times with his radar sense. So he can't really see. He's still technically blind. He's not like he doesn't have 20/20 vision. He can't see words. He still does read Braille. He's still technically blind. And people are still shooting off fireworks. Really? Really? Stupid. Let's see. Okay. Also, you think the DuckTales reboot will be good? Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to that, because the reason why I say this reboot is gonna be good, and it looks good because it looks more homage to the comic series, the comics. Look at Scrooge. So you got my favorite doctor of all, David Tennant voicing him. I'm looking forward to seeing them pull off Gizmo Duck. They upped him, and he looks great. I'm looking forward to that series. Can't wait. Let's see. M'Baku, the man-ape in the film Black Panther, what would you rank him as a villain compared to Claw or Eric Killmonger? He's kind of a 4, 3. He's kind of like a 3 in a sense, because Claw, Killmonger, M'Baku, those are like the 3 big, Black Panther, known Black Panther villains. Claw for sure, Eric Killmonger for sure, M'Baku, Man-Ape next. You throw Mephisto in there because Mephisto has messed with Panther for a long while. Yeah. A lot of people forget that Panther fought a lot of skinheads and KKK a lot back in the day too. He had a lot of racial villains as well. Like, I'm not even joking. But what did you expect? He came out in 1966. Zach, I think Marvel casted Michael B. Jordan as a way to apologize. Yeah, I seen that. That tweet. Marvel recasts both Human Torches and roles. Look at Chris Evans. Cap. He was a good Human Torch. Let's first of all, let's be honest. Chris Evans was not a whack Human Torch. He was perfect. It was a good choice. Michael B. Jordan, on the other hand, why? For the sake of what is that quote that my friend Craig said about diversity, which just it hits it right on the head, and I totally agree with him. I'm gonna read it. He put something on Facebook about it. I want to just read one quote from what he said. What he say? Okay, it was on my group characters where I like them. Another series that will be coming back soon, guys, for me. What did he say? Oh, okay, here he is. He says, I hate diversity for the sake. I hate that for diversity's sake. That's what he said, basically. He's talking about the Spider-Man movie, which I haven't seen yet. They said that was one thing that bugged him about the Spider-Man Homecoming, was like diversifying the cast so much. But in general, with what were we talking about? Oh, with Fantastic Four, Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch, but you still got a white actress playing Sue. Is like, okay, so one of them is adopted. Yeah. So, but why was that needed? Why was that? So if Michael B. Jordan comes back as Killmonger, when he wasn't my first choice as Eric Killmonger. I said it. I was like, but then you see him, and he's pretty. He got just put on his Creed weight again. That's what he looked like. And I love the sake of what I also love about the images of Black Panther is keeping it traditionally in terms of African traditions, which I like, and keeping that flavor too. A lot of people are going on like, what's with Michael B. Jordan's skin? There's a still from Entertainment Weekly where you see him and T'Challa fighting, and his skin is like really like bubbly and stuff. Like that's a tradition in Africa. A lot of African tribes do that. There's a couple of tribes in New Guinea that have that look. It's a form of tradition. So I'm liking that they did that. So yeah, but I've heard that quote like they casted him just for sake, but I think it's more because you got Coogler directing it. Michael B. Jordan worked twice with this guy already. They got a good relationship. Okay, could be more. Who knows? Let's move on. Okay, Dylan, do you watch Man at Arms on YouTube or on El Rey? No, what's that? I gotta check that. Okay, I'll think about that. Have you ever seen the anime Dead Man Wonderland? Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's them shooting their blood at each other. Yeah, that's disgusting to me. Yeah, I've seen that in that prison, but they're shooting blood. Like the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 demo had me laughing at Arthur. Thor was like, "Indeed, mighty for a pagan god." Yeah, that shit was funny. Like, and Tony was cracking on Arthur's lance. Like, that's a big lance. Is it? I was like, "Oh my god, did he just say that? I can't believe he just said that." The one thing that cracked me up was I think Thor was getting beat down by Sigma Ultron, and then here comes Chris with the gun. Pow! Commander Redfield. Like I was like, Chris, please, like you're gonna shoot a gun. You saw this guy take another god and just yeah, but it was just like, really, Chris? But no, I'm still here. Which celebrity would you like to meet at a con? Oh, there's a lot of celebrities I'd like to meet. There's too many. There's just too many. I'll give you one. Yeah, Chris Evans. I'd love to meet Chris Evans. That's one for sure. He's just a really nice guy. Just to meet. He's just really down to earth, which I like. There's too many. There really is. I've met some celebrities. Don't get it twisted, but I'd like it. Justin Walker. Do you think the past season Supergirl villain, the past Rhea was maniacal bland character, or as well as a decent villain? You talking about Mon-El's mom? It was good to see Terry Hatcher, but it was just uh, yeah, Terry Hatcher's character. I felt like she could have just been a 1 or 2 episode villain. Like, okay, but
For the original for Lois?
yeah, but she, yeah, that day, yeah, that fight scene. Like, the problem I had with Supergirl season 2 is they focus way too much on the Mon-El Kara relationship. It's like for now, that's one thing I'm hoping for season 3. They stop. Like okay, enough about Kara's love life. Let her be single for now, and just focus on being Supergirl. But I shouldn't have said because this is CW. They gotta have that kind of in their series. It's like, yeah. I know they're gonna bring in another character from the Michael Green Supergirl when New 52 first started with Supergirl. That villain, I forgot her name. She's gonna be in there. Big Rick, do you still watch boxing? Occasionally, not as a lot like wrestling or so. Boxing, it's not a lot for me to watch anymore like I used to. There's a big fight feel, okay, but still, it's just like when I see it, I'm like, okay. But the big fight stuff has really been gone. Yeah, like you look at it from in the general standpoint, it's like boxing wise, it's like who's really big. The heavyweight division is not what it used to be. It's pretty bland, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's just that it is what it is.
Big fight, money making fight happened. That Pacquiao Mayweather and M.V.K.
Yes,
Not all bad.
yeah, it wasn't really. So this whole Connor and him fight, people going on saying Connor's a racist for what? I mean, he did say some. You don't call a black man boy. That's for sure. You do not go there. And that's what he said. He was like, "Dance for me, boy." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like, whoa, that's some, you know. But they've been playing that like, oh, but he ain't racist. It's just I can't really, and this $99. It's like, whatever. Uh, it is what it is. It's just like I can't, and that's why I'm saying like I really could care less about this fight with him and Connor. It's just, it is what it is.
Females want to see man get his ass whooped because they don't feel never got his ass whooped for his domestic abuse.
Guts and Glory. I would love to see the Percy Jackson movie universe done right. You see, I've heard that. I've never read the Percy Jackson books. I've seen the movies, and I'm a big Greek mythology buff. I love that. I love that content. I love a lot of mythology: Greek, Roman, Sumerian, Egyptian for sure. And Hollywood's been fucking that up a lot lately. A lot of different mythologies, and Greek has always been up there, high up there. And I hear a lot of people say the movies were not done like the books. I don't know. I can say, in terms of novels that I have read that have been turned into movies, one that the Jason Bourne stuff, which I'm still collecting. I still have to collect. I've read the first 3 novels, the original Robert Llewellyn, the Bourne Identity, uh, uh, Supremacy, and the Ultimatum. I read those, but no, everybody forgets that there were other books. There's like 12, because then a new guy and someone else took up the what is his name? Eric Lud, I'm forgetting his name. He took up where Mr. Ludland left off. And the books are somewhat similar to the movies. Matt Damon, and I remember just recently watching Jason Bourne, the last one, and it was good. It was really good to see Jason back, Mr. Damon back as Jason. And if he wants to do another one, he said he'd come back if the director go for it. Travis, you said, have you ever read the comic Scout? No, I have not. I've heard about it, haven't read it. Just how would you feel a She-Hulk TV series on Netflix starring Jennifer Wenderson, if it is possible? Okay, who's she? Okay. Jennifer Wenderstrom.
She was on the. I know that. She was on the when they tried to bring American Gladiator back. She was one of the people.
Oh, I don't what she look. I'm just trying to see what she looked like. I don't.
Yeah,
she got red hair. Okay, let's see.
Well, she had red hair when she was doing the American Gladiator.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. There you go. Whoa. Okay. Damn. She's pretty big. She's pretty cut. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Ooh, shit. That's Damn. This picture right here. Y'all probably can't see that, but this picture right here, dang, she's pretty. Hey, get her for just the play. Okay, this is her from American Gladiator. She had pink hair right here. reserved for American Gladiator. But I still feel that She-Hulk definitely a TV series or Netflix would be good, but I still want her to be in a movie. Um, and they could easily play that off of where she's been and how she is. Like, with Hulk. Like I said, sometimes timing is everything, and the whole thing. You still have to acknowledge that she is the Hulk. She's Bruce Banner's cousin. You still got to acknowledge that. And the one thing is like, you need two actresses to play her, like pre-Jen Walters, prior to the gamma blood fusion transfusion, and then the Jade Glamazon that she is. Um, I could see that woman playing. Like, man, she's pretty cut, and she's not like overly muscular, but which She-Hulk has never been. I mean, McGinnis draws her. What the heck is this? Um, okay. Um, all right, hold on. I'll talk to this. Yeah, like I said, McGinnis, he draws everybody looking very muscular. She-Hulk should never be that muscular. In terms of, I've always pictured She-Hulk always being a fitness like model, like tall but fitness like I like fitness models. I love that. But and don't get me wrong, I don't want her looking very bodybuilding like, But yeah, I could. That's good kind of fan casting right there, dude. Let's see. Got some glory. Who do you think would win in a death battle? Red Hood versus the Punisher. I'm gonna go with Frank on account of more experience. Hey Chris, should you read? You should read SL. I have it. What is your theory about what has happened to Hulk in the upcoming Thor movie? I really don't have really a theory. He probably got captured somewhere, because a lot of people forget that Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange is in it. So something must have happened when they were looking for Loki. That's it. Okay. What do you think will happen to Thor in the MCU now that his hammer is broken? Well, we saw that he was carrying a new weapon. There's a concept art of him carrying his axe. It looks like his axe. Whatever the hell is how you Jabbar. I fuck that name up. I know is when Jason Aaron's great writer took up Thor. He went old school Thor, like prior to him being worthy to hold the hammer. He had an axe. So it looks like they've going backwards on that. Like he could, or they just could read, the gnomes of, I'm forgetting, the dwarves of, I'm forgetting what realm, just make a new Mjolnir or so. It could be. I don't know. If they do make a new Mjolnir, just don't make it. I just hope they don't make another hammer and it's Stormbreaker or something, because then I'll be pissed, because that's Beta Ray's hammer. And who is contacting me? Uh, okay. Let's see what else we got. Guts and Glory. I would have liked to see the guy who plays Walker in Fear the Walking Dead as Tonto much better, as Walker is Native American. I don't watch. I gave up on that show a long time ago. I watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, okay, I'm done. So I can't really tell. Maybe I'll check it out. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see what he looks like. She's an antagonist? Really? Oh, cool. I see him. There he is. Oh, yeah. Just, I just want Native Americans to be, you guys know how I am with that. I just want them to be represented better. And if you're gonna do it, like look at the chief in Wonder Woman. That was beautiful. That was great for that era, that time. It was beautiful. I loved how in this rumor that he's actually a god. I'm like, maybe I could probably believe it, but that was well done. That was represented better. And as much as Johnny Depp is, I think he has 14. He is 14% native. So I'm not gonna say, but just that kind of speech and all that, I didn't like that. And I don't want Tonto being looked at as being the joke, the sidekick. That's why if you read the Dynamite comic series, in that series, Tonto is more like the teacher to John Walker. And it's beautifully written, beautifully done, and I love it. And Tonto's a badass in that. I love that. You know. Okay. I hope the Wonder Twins be on Blacklight. Please, God, no. God, no. I feel like I'm 5 whenever I hear Wonder Twins. I can't. If Black Manta ever ends up in the movies, who do you think will play him, and should he be a civil rights act? Black Manta is in the Aquaman movie. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, they already showed who's casted as Black Manta. He's in the movie. So yeah. Charles Akers, sorry, by the way, the champions I was referring to is from the okay, yeah, you got it, yeah. Road Dog, I'm going to a con here in North Carolina. I'm going to meet the Nature Boy. Oh, you're going to the Raleigh? No, the Raleigh con. Yeah, I got family down there. I got family in Raleigh, so yeah, I got the Raleigh cons coming up. So yeah, Nature Boy's gonna be there. Cool. Perry King, do you think Static could work on Black Lightning? Maybe. Yeah, I can see it working. We'll see. Do you think Gina Carano could play a good She-Hulk? Mm, I love Gina. I'm not gonna lie. I still could have seen her as Wonder Woman. She would have been my Wonder Woman. Big up the gal. I can see her. She could have also been Valkyrie for sure instead of Teresa Thompson. I could have seen her as Valkyrie. Like her Brunhilde. I could have seen her. You kind of even see her as Angela. I would love to see them bring Angela in. Thor's sister. Who knows? Moving on. Okay, Omni John. Do you think? Fuck, I missed that. Also, do you think? God damn it, I missed it. Also, do you think? Do you think the MCU could do Jen's origin without Bruce? I think they could if they had Hydra kidnap her, assuming she can survive the gamma like Bruce, since they're related, and she breaks out. Yeah, they could do a different origin take somewhat, but it still has to deal with gamma. You can't become a Hulk without gamma radiation. Hydra, I don't know because Hydra's pretty much maybe AIM. AIM could be done it or something like that, but I still love a good old fashioned keeping it true to the comics. Blood transfusion from her cousin, and he's like, I don't want to, but I have to. You know, how did they do it in the cartoon? Oh, she got um, she got a. They got buried, and she was internally bleeding or so. And Doctor Doom had her. I can't use Doctor Doom, but still, he gave the blood transfusion her through and when he turned back into Bruce, and he was looking at. He's like, "Oh my God, Jim, you lost so much blood. There's no time." And he's like, "Okay, what do I do? Okay, come on, Brian. Let's see what 2 years of med school will do." And he gave her a drug family, and and that scene is still. I love that scene where she's like, "Whoa!" And then you see the blood, the radiated blood coming into her, and she's like, "I'm feeling good," and she had like this big like bomb around her, like that was pinned to her, and all of a sudden, tick, her abs just broke the damn thing. And she's like, "Oh, fireworks!" And whoop, that was great. I love that. They pulled that off. That'd be great. Okay, Stephen Mark Cole. I was gonna say, do you think that the black community is too hard on Trump when black unemployment is down lowest it's ever been in 17 years? I care less about Trump, really. Um, Especially with him. The best thing for him to do is get off of Twitter, stop tweeting so much, and do his damn job. Stop being a kid. He grow up. Be honest. And I should shut up because he may come on here and no, you better do this and blah blah. Whatever. Okay, looking forward to seeing maybe He-Man and She-Ra remake film if they do it nostalgia field. They're still working on a script for He-Man. The last thing I heard, the script is still. I think they're still going to call it Gray Skull. I think they definitely say Battle Cat will be in it. Thank you, God. I'm a He-Man fan. That was the childhood hero of mine, dude. And the last thing I heard in terms of He-Man, they were talking to the actor who played Hercules in the other Hercules movie that came out before The Rock's Hercules movie that was based off the graphic novel. Let's see. I'm sorry. Um, and I don't want the damn Dolph Lundgren movie. God no. No, thank you. No. Keep it off of Earth. Don't be like Star Wars. Keep it on Eternia. There you go. Never really liked race changing. Sometimes for minor characters I don't mind. Some I do. Um, in the Spider-Man Homecoming, let's stick with Spider-Man Homecoming. Liz Allen is her race has changed, but they did that in the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, and I didn't mind. I was like, okay, that's fine. Ned Leeds is race has changed, but he was such a minor character in the comics that it's like, yeah, it is what it is. But Flash Thompson, no, 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 yeah. Anyway, moving on. Just discovered call from. What do you think of him? Never heard of Cole. Have I seen a picture? Let me see if there's a picture of him. It'll help me better. make sure. Oh, you talking about the Hulk when he had the hammer? Yeah, no, they won't do that. He's fine, but they won't do that. Nope. Let's see what else we got here. Charles, have you ever read X-Men 2099? A while ago, I read the first 9 issues and I found them solid, decent. I've read almost every 2099 comic back in the day. Probably my favorite is Spider-Man 2099. The X-Men was fine. Punisher was okay. Ghost Rider was okay. Doctor Strange was okay. And then they relaunched it with Black Panther 2099, Daredevil, things like that. But the original run, they were decent. Nathan Banks, hey Chris, congratulations on 7,000 subs. Thank you, Nathan. Justin Walker. In the comics, from what I know, Damian Wayne was granted superpowers, but how did he get superpowers initially? I only know he got in power. Yeah, that happened after he was killed by his clone that his mother, Talia, made, and then that stuff happened from there. I don't care less about it. I thought it was stupid. American, congratulations, sometimes described. Charles, who is your favorite villain? Mine, X-Men villain. Mine is Juggernaut. A lot of people will probably say Magneto. I do love Magneto, but Mr. Sinister, Nathaniel Esses, yes, Mr. Sinister. Woohoo! So Chris, what do you know about Celtic mythology? Balor, the Demon King, Finn McCool. So there's a couple of them. Those are some of them I know. Crew Cullen, all those. Anyway, moving on. Gotham Sirens film coming up. They are rumored casting possible actresses to play Poison Ivy, like Jessica Chastain and Megan Fox. Which one of the 2 actors would be more fit to play the role? I'm gonna go with Miss Chastain. Careless about Fox. I just can't see her as Poison Ivy. She sucked as. I don't know what they were thinking of casting her as April. All right, moving on. TMNT 3, I still like the movie and ending song. Yeah, I don't mind the movie. Some people say the Turtles movie that never existed. I call it Turtles in Time, live action. I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. Was it better than the original? No. Was it better than Secret of the Ooze? Kinda, because Mikey actually fought. I didn't like seeing Mikey as just a comic relief in the second movie. In this one, Mikey got down again. Yeah. All right. Per King, have you played Kingdom Hearts series? Of course. Truth. Okay. What's your opinion on the animated TMNT movie? I've talked about this plenty of times. I loved it. I have it in my collection over there. So yeah, I loved it. Good stuff. Punisher. Okay. Thor's axe is called. I'm not trying to pronounce that Yammer Jabbar, whatever the hell it's called. Stop. I'm never gonna get it right. Hey Chris, did you know the voice actor for Asami was in the bad Last Airbender movie? She was in that. She was in that movie. Really? She was in. I know she was in a show I was loving called Fallen Skies, which ended a couple of years ago. She was on that. She was good in that. But fuck, man. Nathan Banks, have you ever been to Six Flags and rode the Batman, the Ride, Justice League, Battle, Metropolis, Superman, Overflight, Green Lantern? Of course, I've been to Six Flags. I've read the Batman roller coaster, the Batman and Robin roller coaster. I've never ridden this. I think I've ridden the Superman that they did. It depends on where you are because not every Six Flags is the same. the Six Flags in Jackson, New Jersey. That's the closest one to me. It's called Six Flags Great Adventures. There's one in North Carolina called Six Flags something else. There's one here. So it's different in different areas. But I've never been on the Green Lantern one, never been on the Justice League one, but I've been on both Batmans and Superman. Where the one Superman, you're not even sitting down. You're like this, like Superman. That's pretty cool. I don't mind roller coasters. I actually enjoy them. Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way to introduce a sidekick? First of all, the sidekick has to have character development throughout this. The best way I love seeing a sidekick brought up is building up to it. Like the character is introduced and you start to see him more and more. It becomes like a recurring character. And then he's being maybe inspired by the hero. And then he or she is like, I want to help. And there you go. I don't like when you kind of just start out with the sidekick already being there with them. See how they did Robin, Dick Grayson as coming Robin? Perfect. Take that. Road Dog. What are your thoughts on Paige Alberto, El Patron situation that's happened? Oh God. GFW Gold Force has suspended him, and I've talked about this before with another couple of coworkers about it. Like, look, this guy got problems. He's like he wants to fight everybody. He's got beef with Triple H. Now he's got beef with the Usos. He's got beef with Xavier, and he's telling them like, yeah, y'all gonna be in San Antonio. Meet me at my restaurant. We're gonna fight. No, so it's like this guy got anger issues, like, and it's just like I could care less, man. It's like, and Paige is like, to me, it's like almost I don't know what's real and what's not real. What is real to believe and what's not, but I don't know if Paige is in denial or she is in this kid situation. Love is blind, and she's just so badly in love. She's blind to the fact that this guy is going to explode on her in a bad way. And it's just like, her family don't really like him, and it's just like, man, something wrong with this guy. This guy got issues, big time. Here's a great question for Chris. What supervillain team outside of the Sinister would you like to see in the MCU? Plenty of them. 3 off the top of my head: Masters of Evil, Wrecking Crew, the Zodiac. Eat it. My problem with Homecoming is that MJ doesn't act like MJ we know. Okay, see, I don't ruin Homecoming. I have not seen it yet, so please. Wow, Mr. Sinner's your favorite villain? Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah, see, you're new. A lot of people know that. Sinister is my dude. Well, I gotta go, dude. Congratulations. No, X-Men villain. Fun as always. Yeah. Thanks, Amatron. Thoughts on season 5 of the current TMNT so far? It's been on. I haven't seen it. Shit. I'm behind. Shit. I gotta catch up. I haven't seen it. In the X-Men film series, who are your favorite characters? Excluding Wolverine. Let's take him out. Well, I guess Laura, definitely. She's up there now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely Xavier's one. some of the characters just haven't been portrayed well. I'll throw Beast in there. He's been pretty good. Iceman. Yeah, I'll throw Bob. Yeah, I'll throw Bobby up in there. I can't. I want to say Kitty, but Emily Page didn't really have that much room to shine as Kitty. I ain't saying Gambit, and I love Gambit, but no. It's hard because a lot of characters weren't really portrayed as their characters on point. You know, you can say Hallie, but then it's like Fabrica Jenkins as Jean, somewhat. You know, I'd throw him in there, but yeah, Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender was probably performance-wise as Magneto was good. I will admit that he was a really good. Lee. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Lee Shriver's Sabretooth was good compared to Tyler Mane. Very good. I'm done. I'm moving on. Moving on. Next. Okay. Do you like playing as Link in Super Smash Bros? Yeah, of course. Okay, Black Dog. What should Duke superhero name be? Duke from what? We talking Duke from G.I. Joe? I'm not sure. Super Patriot, I guess. Got to go. Thanks for everything. Good luck on making 10K subs. Thank you. Damn, Chris. The Wrecking Crew and Master U are two of the teams I would love to see in the MCU. Yeah, those are good. Just to let you know, they are bringing in Usagi Yojimbo. What? Usagi's coming July 20th. Fuck, man. All right. Gotta catch up on Turtles. How come it hasn't been DVRing on my DVR? Usually Turtles is up there. I don't. What the hell? Okay, besides Wolverine, I love Ian McKellen Magneto. Yeah, that's one. I said Magneto. Michael Fassbender, I liked him too. And I'll throw Alan Cummins as Nightcrawler. He did his thing. It was one movie, but he did his thing as Kurt. If he stayed in, I would have loved it even more. Black Dog, are you looking forward to the Titan live? Are you talking about the Titans series? I want to see what it's about. You know, I'm a big Teen Titans fan. I always have been. You know, I preach it as enough, guys, as you know. You know, that initial run of Teen Titans for me, Wolfman and Perez, baby, all the way. Probably the greatest Titans run, which had the greatest Titans story ever. And you can quote me on that. Nathan Banks, do you agree with the decision for Marvel to kill off Bruce Banner comics? No, I don't. I don't. I didn't see the reason why to kill him. Just so Amadeus could be the only Gamma. I didn't like the fact that they took a lot of the gamma-rated heroes out of the equation. You know, I didn't like that anyway. You know, Duke. Oh, Duke from Batman. Okay, from Batman. His superhero name be. I don't know. I really don't know what a name of it. I can't even think of something. Could he be the Gotham Knight? I don't know. Not Night Power. That sucks. Night Ace. No, that ain't. Dude, I can't be called Yellow Jacket. No, I don't know. I really don't know I don't know what to call him. I really don't. But it's gonna be interesting to see what he comes up with. Have you seen the new Kurt Angle special? Yeah, me and Malcolm watched that Monday. That was good. That was really good. A lot of the stuff I knew about before because I've listened to Kurt Angle on podcasts talk about all the stuff, the demons that he's gone through on Lillian Garcia's podcast. That was good. And when he was on, I think Edge and Christians, or also when he was on Jim Ross's podcast, which I still listen to. Podcast one, Ross Report, Stone Cold's podcast, all good stuff. Edge and Christians is fun. Edge and Christians podcast is just fun. Just fun to watch. Listen to, watch. So, is Donald Duck your favorite Disney character of all time? Original Disney characters? Yeah, he's one. Next would be Goofy. Excluding Superman himself, who is your favorite character in the Superman lore? Excluding Superman, I would say Connor Kent, the original Superboy. Steel, definitely. I didn't mind old school Superboy, the one that had telekinetic powers from the 90s. He was all right. But definitely Connor Kent and Supergirl, of course, though Supergirl. I'll throw Power Girl in there too. And Steel. Those are like 5 of my favorites. Somewhat. Let's see. That is all the questions. Okay. I'll just wait for a while and see if any more come out. So I caught up to all the questions. So go on, don't mess around. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. In the meantime, I'm gonna check these damn. Somebody just tweeted. I mean, not tweeted me. Somebody just emailed me something. Got some comments on some old videos, probably. Okay. Oh, please. Okay, good question. Oh, okay, here we go. That's your question. Sorry. 90 Superboy is Connor Kent. Well, that one, I'm talking about New Age version. One with the black shirt, wristband, one you saw in Teen Titans. That one. Not that old school one. He's okay, but I don't like that one too much. Well, yeah, he is. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's move it on. Okay, the one telling you is okay. Okay, Road Dogs. Which Shawn Michaels did you enjoy more, before his back injury or after his back? After. I mean, I love Shawn, period, but after he came back in 2002, dude was killing it. Like, the matches he was putting on was amazing. And I was just like, you look at that, and I'm like, this dude has been out of the biz 4 years. Matches with Kurt Angle, for example. Jesus Christ. Probably one of the greatest feuds, him and Jericho. That, come on. Okay. Perry, do you like cats? I love cats. I want to get a Maine Coon. I want to get a Maine Coon as a pet cat. You know what a Maine Coon is, right? It's probably the biggest known domestic cat. Like, I love it. Yeah, one of those. I love those. Are pretty cats. Those cats are pretty. A little scary, but pretty. Favorite anime character, Kenshin Himura. There's one. There you go. Alley Cat. Yeah, see it, Chris. Gotta go. Thank you, Perry. What do you think about Diamondback coming back from the dead? We talking the original Diamondback, Willis Stryker. He's back. I remember, guys. I'm a little behind in the comics, so is he back or something? He came back. I mean, the original Diamondback is back. Oh yeah, I see. He did come back. Oh man. Uh, okay, he did come back. I haven't read Defenders yet, so but yeah, here he. Okay, I just read it. He's back. Wow, they brought back Willis, and he died a long time ago. Okay, that should be interesting. I'm not a big fan of bringing characters back to life that's been dead for a long time, and Willis has been dead since Jesus Christ, Luke Cage, the first issue. Killed himself. He died from one of his own exploding knives. Anyway, I just finished Jeff Johns' Teen Titan. Is the old one good if I don't know the history? Jeff Johns' Teen Titans run is good. That's good too. Not gonna lie, his run was really good. And that I do recommend that for people who want to get more into the more modern Teen Titans. But if you want to read, definitely pick up George Perez and Marv Wolfman's run of Teen Titans, New Teen Titans, when the first time Dick came back as Nightwing, Beast Boy, Raven, uh, Victor, Cyborg, um, Donna Troy, good stuff. Hey kid, they just re-released the trailer for the Tick. I haven't seen the trailer. I don't know this. I love the Tick, but I have to check it out for myself. I don't know. I don't know. Just this one just doesn't really intrigue me. I saw images of it. Just like, you know, I love the Tick, but don't get me wrong. I don't know. This one just kind of. Great choice. I have a rag doll cat, by the way. Ooh, okay. Uh, okay, Chris, since you're a huge pro wrestling fan, who is your favorite pro wrestler and your least favorite pro wrestler other than John Cena? Is Cena, and I don't hate John Cena. Favorite pro wrestler currently right now would probably be the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. All time? You said all time? No, you didn't say all time. Just said favorite pro wrestler. Okay. AJ Styles, one. And your least favorite pro wrestler would probably be no. There you go. I don't Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I don't, but I don't. He's not. I don't hate the guy. When's your review for Castlevania? Spider-Man: Homecoming, Voltron season 3 trailer. I haven't seen the season 3 trailer. You mean when I'm gonna? I haven't seen Spider-Man: Homecoming yet. Castlevania will be up real soon because I started recording that not too long ago, and Voltron, yeah, coming real soon. Real soon. Should be up this week. I hope they explain what happened to Shiro in this new season of Voltron. Yeah, and the season 3 is coming real soon. I think it comes out in August. So yeah, they came real quick, and that real fast, real hard, real pause on that one. Okay. You are a fan of Doctor Who. what is your opinion this season as well? Upcoming Christmas shows, especially the surprise guest. I haven't seen it, so please don't ruin it for me. Haven't seen it yet. Okay. Gonna go a few more minutes. It is now 10:16, guys. You guys got 14 minutes left to ask me some questions before I wrap this bad boy up. And in the meantime, while I wait for questions, I'm gonna keep looking on my phone real quick. I'm gonna go to my Facebook page real quick. What happened? Okay, no questions yet. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, they bring out a Green Lantern Earth 1. I'm looking forward to that. I've loved their Earth 1 stuff. So doing a Green Lantern one, that's gonna be cool. Ooh, London Andrews. I love her. Good one, Justin. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Gotta go, Chris. Congratulations on that. Thanks, Zach. What are your thoughts on the 2008 Speed Racer? Reminding it was a solid. It was a fun movie. I didn't mind that. Didn't mind it at all. I heard some people got seizures from it because it's so colorful. But I thought the casting was solid. Pretty much everybody played their part pretty damn well, in my opinion. There's just some scenes that just like, okay. There's a scene where one of the racers is about to punch Speed and Racer X blocks it. It looks so premeditatedly, like, yeah, I have to catch it. It just was terrible. But other than that, a solid movie. I didn't mind it. No need for a sequel, just a one and done. Bam, there you go. I love this. I still love the trailer too. Like, move it, Speed. We're getting ugly out there. Let's see. All right. Let's see. What's the next question? I'm just chilling now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Do you think there should be two more series of Avatar to finish off the four elements, Korra, and two more to finish off? Yeah, there's still rumor that the next one, the next two are actually supposed to be twins and they're earthbenders first. So yeah, I wouldn't mind them doing that. Favorite wrestling commentator? Easy, JR. Um, Commentator, best JR to me is the best wrestling commentator out there. Still can do it. I'm glad that he's back with WWE. He's going to be calling the Mae Young Classic. But I've always loved Jesse Ventura, McMahon, Bobby Heenan, and Gorilla Monsoon. There's been a couple of WCW commentating teams I enjoy too, but JR pound for pound the best. Yeah. Joey Styles is up there too, because you talk about one-man band, Joey Styles, yeah, definitely. Have you ever seen the MMO DC Universe Online? And have you ever played them? DC Online, I actually have on my Xbox One. These Marvel Heroes, I've never played. I've seen it, but I haven't played it. Be honest. Should there be another Transformers movie? I'm done with that. Hell no. God, no. 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 Just like I don't feel, no. They ruined my childhood. Ruined my character. Ruined the character. Ruined the character of Optimus for me. Optimus was never supposed to be. Optimus is a badass, but he's not. He should never be portrayed as being a badass. Where it's mostly like, yeah, come on, give me your face and all that other shit he's saying. I'm like, that's not Optimus. That's not Optimus to me. I could still watch the first movie, no doubt, but the others just are nothing to me. They mean nothing to me. Didn't care for this last one, and I was like, whatever. Don't care. Don't care. So to answer your question, Shoujo, hell no. That rhyme. Get it? Shoujo, hell no. No. I'll stop. Okay, next up. What is your favorite Harry Potter movie? Mine is The Prisoner of Azkaban. That's probably it. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but that's probably it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's The Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah, that's probably my fun. I think that's the first one that Gary Oldman came into, right? Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely that one. Sirius Black. That's the one I like the most. Yeah. Let me see what else we got here. Ooh, okay, Shoujo, which old Capcom fighting game should come? Mine's Darkstalkers and Rival Schools. They should be okay. Darkstalkers definitely. Rival Schools definitely. Star Gladiator, Power Stone. There you go. Alicat, I'm about done with Star Wars sequels. They're not the same anymore. True, but it's still interesting for me to see them go, you know, where they're gonna go with said characters. Han is dead. Luke is training Finn. No, nothing. Shit. Oh God, what is her name? I'll just. Oh God, I'm forgetting her name right now. Rogue One was good. I'll just guys tell me what her name is. I'm blanking out right now. I'm getting hungry. That's why. I thought Rogue One was good. Kind of explained how they got the plans to this. The Death Star. But Star Wars is Star Wars. It's like it's a franchise that's you may not like it, but it's people still want to see. It's like Star Trek. It's just basically what it is. And I'm not discrediting anything you say, Alley Cat. Not at all. Just giving you my thoughts, my opinion on it. Travis have you seen how Sammy Sosa? Yeah, he looks like Dracula. Very white. Looks like Dracula, like a vampire. He definitely looks like a vampire. Okay, I know a lot of people like him, but I'm not really a big Joey Styles fan. But I give him a lot of credit. Joey, Hey, I give Joey Styles a lot of credit on account one. One, dude can stick up for himself. Is he just one word? Oh my God! Not really. He can commentate. He's good, but he's not everybody's cup of tea. That's basically what I'm going at. Okay, 4 minutes. All right, I'm gonna get these done. The last Transformers was such shit. Okay, haven't seen it. I'm not going to watch it. Don't care. I'll just go back to watching the original Gen 1 series that I own. Watch the original movie, good shit, and watch the cartoons like Beast Wars, which I own as well, good shit, and Transformers. Transformers Armada was good. I enjoyed that, the anime kind of version, as well as the last Transformers Prime. Good shit. Those are what I watch. I don't. Movies can kiss my ass. Jason Case, do you ever played the action noir video game Dead to Rights? Hell yeah. Yes, I have. Jack Slade, Shadow. Yeah, I played them all. Even played. You guys remember the Jet Li game for PS2? That was fun. Charles asked me, who is your favorite Transformers character? Mine is Optimus Prime because in many ways he's Captain America, Superman, or Transformers. I have, excluding Optimus, Jazz, Jazz, Prowl, Bumblebee, Ironhide, the brothers, Jetstream. My favorite Decepticons, of course, is Starscream, excluding Megatron. Soundwave is probably one of my favorites. I love Soundwave. I've always loved Soundwave from the original series. Ravage, Laserbeak. Classic stuff right there. Oh, that's the shit. That's the stuff right there. Go watch good shit right there. That's it. Fuck the movies. All right. Anyway, are you into Archie comics? Have you read the Riverdale? What do you think? I am about to binge watch Riverdale on Netflix, and I think that's how I'm gonna do it now. But Archie, I probably get my love for Archie from my late mother. God bless her soul, mom. Yeah, she was a big Archie fan. Loved Betty and Veronica as well. I love the new comic of Betty and Veronica, which oh, fuck. I'm so hungry. I'm blanking out on names right now. Um, I'm forgetting who writes it now. Oh my, I'm forgetting the goddamn. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting. I'm Adam Hughes. There we go. Adam Hughes writes the Betty and Veronica comic, and Mark Waid does the comic. The on the up to more, not the Riverdale comic, but the other comic that is out by. So yeah, I do read Archie. Yeah. Favorite Star Wars character. I always love Yoda for some reason. I'm a big Yoda fan. But since we can characters wise, I really wish they brought Jade Skywalker in, Luke's wife. Man, so she's from the novels and stuff. Man, I'm excluding all the like the known, but yeah, I definitely had to throw Yoda in there. And if I was to throw anybody else in there that I loved, I would probably throw Chirrut Iwi, Donnie Yen's character. There you go. Okay, if DreamWorks remade Voltron, with what other old school anime do you mind? Mine's Robotech. That'd be okay. So who can I say? I'll say Techno Man. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah. Favorite Home Alone movie? The first one. No, wait, no, not. It's kind of a. I love the first two, really a lot. I'd still probably say the first one's still my favorite. I love, uh, Lost in New York, but uh, yeah, the first one's still one of my favorites. Uh, Especially that scream. Daniel's third gift. But it's funny, it goes on his face. That still cracks me up. That's bona fide funny stuff right there. Honestly, Chris, I still have yet to see the G1 film. I've seen some episodes of G1, and from what I saw, they were great. You haven't seen the original Transformers movie? Don't talk to me, and I'm fucking with you. No. That should be on anybody's bucket list to see. Go check that out. Archie, Betty, Veronica should have a threesome. Oh, come on, man. Really? Come on, no, don't do that. Are you a Naruto fan? An opinion, and all your opinion. I'm a Naruto fan. Yes, I have not watched Baruch through his son yet, so no. And last question is Jason Case. Would you want to see an End of Days remake that was more like the devil shown mostly in his true devil form and a unique hero? No. Um, so no. But other than that, y'all, that is it. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the questions, guys. As always, like I said. Like I said, oh my God. And my dad's coming in here with a shirt on. That's funny. That's rich. Okay, that's good. That's gonna be a highlight right there. Like, who's that? That's my dad. Anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. It's gonna be so funny. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Keep subscribing. Get the thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Remember, guys, I'll be doing another Q&A in 2 weeks for theme. I'm not sure what the theme is going to be, but as always, I give you 2 live Q&As, open mic and theme. So I will see you next time, as always. Toodles. Wiedersehen to all my German listeners. And okay, I'll just go. Sayonara. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Spanish. Who else am I forgetting? I wish I knew Portuguese. I could say, because I tend to look at I seem to have a lot of subs and fans in Brazil and stuff, but I forget. But anyway, guys, all in all, this is universal. Goodbye. And that's going to be really funny. Y'all take care.